The rain hit the city like a sorrowful melody that morning. Puddles formed on cracked sidewalks. People rushed by, heads down, umbrellas up, too busy to notice the world outside their own. But 17-year-old Naomi Harris noticed everything. She was walking the long way home from the local library, her hoodie soaked, sneakers squelching with every step. She had just dropped off a worn-out copy of The Alchemist, her favorite book. Despite her family's struggles in the east side of Chicago, Naomi believed in kindness and the magic of doing good. Her mother always said, "You may not have money, baby, but your kindness is a currency richer than gold." As she rounded the corner of 49th and Marshall, she noticed a man slumped against the brick wall behind a food truck. His expensive suit was caked in dirt, one shoe missing, and his silver watch, cracked. His graying beard and vacant eyes made him look lost. Homeless, maybe, or worse. Naomi paused. Something told her he didn't belong there. He looked important in a way that didn't match his broken state. People passed him by. No one stopped. But she did. She bent down. "Hey, sir, are you okay?" The man groaned but didn't speak. His lips were pale. Naomi pulled the protein bar from her bag and handed it over. "Eat this. You need it." He tried, hands shaking. She then gave him her water bottle. After a few sips, he whispered, "Phone. Stolen. No ID." Naomi didn't hesitate. She gave him her prepaid flip phone. "Call whoever you need. I got a bus to catch, but I'll be back in an hour." She walked away, heart heavy. She didn't know his name. Didn't know she just saved a billionaire. His name was Elliot Grayson, CEO of Grayson Ventures, a private tech firm worth $19 billion. But no one would have recognized him that day. The night before, after a corporate gala, Elliot had taken a detour into the east side without his driver, an impulsive attempt to revisit the neighborhood where he'd grown up poor. He was mugged, left unconscious behind a diner, and robbed of everything, including his identity. For 12 hours, he wandered. No wallet, no phone. No one helped, except her. With Naomi's phone, he called his assistant. Within 30 minutes, black SUVs and a team of security arrived. But by then, Naomi was long gone, her phone left behind. The next morning, Elliot sat in his penthouse, sipping coffee. But nothing felt right. He couldn't stop thinking about the girl with the big eyes and bigger heart, the girl who had nothing but gave him everything. "She's the only one who helped," he told his assistant. "Now, I want to find her, today." Tracking Naomi wasn't easy. The flip phone had no GPS, but Elliot's team reviewed security footage from nearby businesses, used facial recognition software, and traced her steps back to her high school. When a staff member confirmed her identity, Elliot asked to speak with her in person. That afternoon, Naomi sat nervously in the principal's office. She thought she was in trouble, but when the door opened and in walked the same man she'd helped, now clean-shaven, suited and powerful, her jaw dropped. "I knew you were someone important," she muttered, standing. Elliot smiled warmly. "You didn't know who I was, and yet you were the only one who cared." Naomi shrugged. "That's just what people should do, right?" He sat beside her. "I was invisible to the world, but not to you. You saved me when I felt forgotten, and I want to return that kindness starting now." Within 24 hours, Elliot had done the unimaginable. Naomi and her single mother returned home to find their rent paid up for 5 years. A letter sat on the table. "No repayment needed. Just keep being who you are. E.g." The next day, Naomi received a full-ride scholarship to any college of her choice, backed by the new Naomi Harris Kindness Fund, established by Grayson Ventures to support underprivileged youth, showing exemplary compassion. The local news caught wind of the story. Reporters came, cameras rolled, but Naomi stayed humble. "This wasn't about money," she said during an interview. "I helped him because he needed help. Kindness doesn't check a bank balance." Elliot smiled, watching her from the side. Exactly why she deserved the world. 5 years later, Naomi stood on stage at the University of Chicago, giving her valedictorian speech. In the crowd sat her mother, beaming with pride, and Elliot quietly clapping in the front row. Naomi had grown into a graceful, powerful woman, now the youngest member on the board of Grayson Ventures, leading their global outreach division. After the ceremony, Elliot approached her with tears in his eyes. "You changed my life, Naomi," she laughed. "No, Mr. Grayson, you changed mine." They hugged, and in that moment, both understood something deeper. One act of kindness, given freely without expectation, had bridged two lives, two worlds, and created a ripple effect that neither of them could have ever imagined. Moral of the story: kindness is a seed that blooms in the most unexpected places. You never know whose life you're touching or how yours might be transformed in return.